Today is Friday the 13th and we are going to be unboxing the final doll in the Wednesday Monster High collab. I'm excited and let's get started. Hi, I'm Ryn, and welcome to Ryn.the.Dragon, Rock Like Things, Especially Dolls. Social media is linked down below. Let's get started. So I'm not actually filming this on Friday the 13th. It's Thursday the 5th. But it's going to be coming out on the 13th. So let's get to unboxing her. So here she is. Ignore the glare. I'm taking her out of the plastic in a minute. And she is stunning. I love her so much. Usually, I really like the designs of Monster High boxes. This is not one of those times because I have both ends open. And she just wouldn't come out. She doesn't want to come out. That took forever, and an embarrassing amount of time. That's what it did. It took a lot of time. Okay, so here she is without the glare. She has the typical Monster High hand mold, but they are painted. And she is stunning. Something that I 100% stand by is the unnecessary need to staple their heads to this plastic. I literally got, this is unrelated to the doll unboxing, but I literally got the strawberry shortcake little 5-inch dolls, and her head was not stapled to plastic, and she was still like perfectly fine. And even though she is a fair bit smaller, her head is about the same size of a Monster High doll, and her head's not stapled down. Okay, well, before we look at her, we're gonna look at the box she was attached to. It's simple, but it's also stunning. It has, I'm gonna guess, ravens flying, and that's a raven, and then some black flowers. I don't know what kind of flower it is, but I'm going to make up one and call it a dahlia because that's one of the only dark flowers that I know the name of. So we're going to call them dahlias. It could be something completely different. And then there's a raven on the floor, and there's a spider web in the center, and it's shaped like one of those like vintage portraits. You know what I'm talking about. And it also has like some vines at the bottom. I think it's beautiful. Here she is. She has a different eye pupil-y thing than the other Wednesday doll. And she has a skull and a little star next to it, which you'll probably have to get an image of it because you're not going to be able to see it. And it's beautiful. She's the only one out of the three who has earrings, which I'm not sure that contributes to the price or not, but she's definitely the only one with earrings. And her earrings are black, and they have a skeleton and crossbones on them. They're beautiful. Her hair. Let's talk about her hair. Her hair is gelled. It's in these two little pigtail-esque things. I don't know what to call these, but it's definitely styled, and she has portions of it going up into the braids. I would not be washing it and taking all of this gel out. I think it's great the way it is, and very sleek, crunchy bangs, but they're perfect, so I'm fine with it. Getting to the dress. The dress is see-through. Like, you can literally see my eye. They're see-through. So what she has underneath is a like bodysuit, full-on bodysuit, which I'm not mad. I don't know what her dress looked like fully, like if it had, it wasn't, I don't think she was wearing legging, like a full bodysuit underneath. I think it was definitely had more layers to it, but this definitely replicates it nicely. And she has a little belt with Wednesday on it, with a W on it for Wednesday. And I think this, because she doesn't have a necklace that says Wednesday that also turns into Morticia, you could technically take this belt, put it on her upside down, and it'd be Morticia, which I like. For some reason, I can't picture the dress in my head, what she's wearing. I just know like it's ruffly at the top and fluffy at the bottom. The details in this middle section, I couldn't tell you what it looked like. But I definitely think it's interesting. I know for a fact that I would not want to wear this because it's scratching the crap out of my hand with the different layers here, where the two layers meet. It's very itchy on my hand. Let's get into the shoes. Her shoes are very simple in the front, but ignore this. Let me try to take this off. Monster High is definitely known for like their heels, and this one's no exception. I saw these heels and I was like, yes. This side is like an iceberg style, and on this side is a Yeti, because the Rave'n Dance, the theme was icicles and Yetis. I'm pretty sure they said it was Yetis. I can't remember the exact name, but I'm pretty sure it was Yeti. And so the shoe, this is an actual like statue of a Yeti, and this is just a little iceberg because Yeti's in ice, and it's beautiful. It's stunning. I think she's really pretty. And if this wasn't a doll made for like simplicity, I would have liked it to not be see-through or just have another layer on the inside. It is cool that she has like, because it is see-through, that she has something underneath. But there's just something that I think, because you can literally see through it, like the color of my shirt, you can see like my face through it. It's 100% see-through, and just something I take note of. I also know that it is I need to see pictures of the dress itself, but I would have liked, let me see, a little something more to it, because it is like Monster High's rendition of it, having a little something, maybe even some glitter, I don't know, a little something to it. The belt is a nice touch, because it is, I don't think the dress itself had a belt. Something I am kind of noticing, and I don't know if it's every Monster High doll or not, but their arms are never like going straight, able to go straight down. It's impossible, and I'm not sure if that's all the dolls or just the ones I'm seeing recently, but they just don't go all the way down or straight down. Something that I'm trying to do is like replicate the image of her doing the dance, the iconic dance. And for some reason, this elbow doesn't want to, it doesn't even want to turn. Like this one kind of turns. This one refuses to turn. Like she does bend, but it doesn't want to shift so that I can make it look a little bit more accurate to how the character actually looked. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a little upset. Like, and then her like hand keeps moving when you try to pose it. Which is annoying. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little annoying. Let's see. So her hand does come off, which is like a staple with Monster High. I just kind of want to check because it is having issues with the elbow moving. If the at the elbow, the forearm comes off. I don't want to break her. She was expensive. Okay, they kind of went with more of the Ever After High approach where the arm does not, the forearm doesn't come off, just the hands. I do think it's a little disappointing that I don't really care if her elbow, her like forearm comes off, but the fact that it doesn't have a full range of motion or move and be able to stay in a position is disappointing because her arm won't turn in like this, and it's a little like she can't fully do the pose. You gotta do like some like alternate pose. And is it what it looks like? Like her arms also stay like this and they don't come down a little bit to be able to do the dance. I don't know if that's just mine or that's all of them. So that's just my thoughts on her. I think she's beautiful. I do wish that, you know, for $65 she did have the range of motion. I don't have any of my dolls down here to be able to check the rest of them, but I know all of my other Monster High dolls have the range of motion where their arms do get stuck in the opposite direction. Maybe they wanted to change that, but it does make it hard to do the iconic dance pose, which is unfortunate. And so they try to do like something completely different. I think this is what she looked like in the box. But yeah, she's beautiful. I love her hair. It's my favorite part about this doll. The dress is next. Especially the top half. The bottom half, I will have to hold her like this because I can't hold her under there. It's scratching my knuckles and it's uncomfortable. But she's here. She's beautiful and kind of moves like a bell. And now we're going to read the back of the box. Monster High and Wednesday, Rave'n Wednesday. The private thoughts of Wednesday Addams keep out or risk dismemberment. I wasn't going to attend the Rave'n Dance, but Finn procured me a dress with his 5-finger discount, and I couldn't squander a perfect chance to investigate. Black as my sense of humor, the gown has sheer layers that move like shadows. One could say I looked like a ghostly apparition in the moonlight. And while I did enjoy dancing to 80s punk in my killer shoes, the highlight of the night was when chaos rained down and the room was filled with screams. So, I love the back of the box. I think it's great. I can't keep these boxes, but I think what I'll do is I'll try to take this part off of this clear plastic and make this a poster. Something that I am interested in seeing is if they are going to release more dolls in this collab, like later on in the future. Maybe when season 2 comes out, we will get other characters. I hope so. I would be very interested in seeing more, or like seeing season 2 outfits. If we get another Enid, because I love Enid. If we see any Mansters, would be a good, I'd be very much interested in that too. I'm not sure because I don't know why, but they don't like releasing Mansters. Like, especially for like a special edition, they will only release a Manster if it is crap. They typically will only release a Manster if it's a 2-pack. And I don't know if that's because in the past they've released Mansters and no one's bought them. Which I'm not sure that's 100% true because there's plenty of them. But maybe they're just like, people don't really like Mansters, so we're going to release them as 2-packs. But I do want to see some more characters. I can't think of all of their names right now. I could literally only think of Wednesday and Enid, but it'd be very cool to see the Siren as a doll. I would very much like that. Or if we got to see the teacher, the one who played Wednesday in the 90s, her as a doll, that would be really cool. New characters coming in, get to see them as dolls. Honestly, something that I want to see, because Pugsley gets like nothing, literally, is seeing Pugsley as a doll. Seeing Pugsley as a doll, I would love to see it. Monster High, can we? Netflix, can we? Because that would be great, because he doesn't get anything unless it's the whole family. When it comes down to separate things, Morticia and Gomez obviously get some. Fester gets something. Thing gets something. Cousin It. Lurch. Grandma doesn't get much either. Which, she wasn't even in the TV show. Which is interesting. And then Wednesday, obviously, she gets everything. Like right after her parents, she gets everything. And so I would love to see Pugsley as a doll. I feel like he deserves more. I'm even wearing Pugsley inspired shirt because I do like Pugsley. And I would like to see more dolls in the future with this collab. I don't know if they will or not, but I would be very much interested in that. But that's my thoughts on the new Wednesday Rave'n Dance doll. I love her. I do have my critiques, but I do love her. And I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. And until next time, bye!